are so excited to introduce you to your starter kit and so excited that you actually got a starter kit. The important thing is that you open the box. So before we get started, you want to smell some oils, Robin?
Let's smell.
Okay.
All right, today I'm going to smell peppermint.
Wait a second. Can you use peppermint? Guys, you can't see it.
Oh, bet you can see it.
She's prego. So, can you use peppermint?
I can totally use peppermint. So with peppermint, definitely not a big deal when you're pregnant. You want to be a little more careful when you're breastfeeding because it can be a milk depleter. But with Young Living and the Seed to Seal, I feel completely confident using this, smelling it, putting it on my body, and it helps me kind of focus in and just be awake and aware, and I love it.
Awesome. I'm going to use Valor, also located in the starter kit. I absolutely love Valor for focus. Valor is called the unicorn in the bottle. It is great. Confidence builder. It's great for focus. It is actually my #1 oil for emotional support. So I love using Valor to deep inhale so that I can actually focus and get you guys this information. And then, just like Robin, I put it all over my body because these oils can be used topically and aromatically.
Yes, ma'am. Peppermint, side note, is also really great if you're having little hot flashes or feeling a little warm. It's really nice to put it on the back of your neck and it kind of cools you down.
For those of you guys in Texas and it's fall and you're still hot, you can use your peppermint.
Yes.
So Robin and I just showed you how to direct inhale your oils. All 12 oils in the starter kit are extremely beneficial to direct inhale. And that's 1 to 2 drops in your hand, cup it over your nose, and deep inhale. And then get the rest of the goodness all over you. Now, you can also use your oils indirectly. This is a diffuser. You get one of those in your starter kit. So Robin is diffusing a blend of...
This is Bergamot, Northern Lights, and Release. It is our favorite in our household. None of those come in the starter kit, but they are amazing and you should definitely add them to your second order.
So important to note, there are over 350 oils and blends. You will find one that actually works with you, both through inhalation, topically, internally, however you're using your oils. But this is the diffuser you're gonna get in the starter kit. To use your diffuser, you are going to put water in it up until the level inside your diffuser. And then you add your oils to your diffuser. Your Young Living diffuser takes anywhere from, I usually add 8 to 12 drops of essential oil. Many people like different recipes, but you know what? The only wrong way to use your diffuser is not to use it because it's gonna work. You're gonna get it in through your sense of smell and you're not gonna have to do anything to do that. You plug your diffuser in, it works through ultrasonic waves and it sends that water up in the mist and the oils are dispersed in through the mist and you breathe it in through your sense of smell. So pretty darn easy. So get your diffuser out, plug it in, open your oils and put them in there.
It's an easy way to make sure that you're having it around you and in your air at all times without constantly having to open the bottle and smell it and put it on your skin. It's a great way to just lift moods in the household too. For my kids when they're being a little bit crazy, it's definitely a great way to help boost emotions and fix tantrums.
We use our diffusers most at nighttime because it is a great way to actually breathe in your oils, those oils that calm you down, those oils that help you stay in a much more deep sleep. So we have a diffuser in every room. So anytime you want to come visit me, you're welcome to. There will be a diffuser by your bed. I also have a diffuser in my kitchen, always diffusing oils that actually purify the air, oils that are actually lifting the spirit, oils that are helping Holly focus on homework. We are constantly diffusing. A lot of the bottles do say you diffuse for an hour and then turn it off. Personally, I just let the diffuser run out of oil and it shuts itself off.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. And then I refill it and keep it on 24/7.
All day, every day. Awesome. Okay. All right. So we are going to get started pretty much talking about what's in the oil in the starter kit. But I thought we could show you how to take your oils internally. I'm going to go ahead and add lemon to my water.
Don't you want to be using the Vitality?
Oh, well, that's a great point, Robin. I'm glad you brought it up. You see, the Vitality lines are actually labeled for internal use. So anytime you see an oil that has the white label, that's considered our Vitality line. And Young Living has so kindly done that because this is FDA labeled as generally regarded as safe. But in a side, they're the same oil. So while we're talking publicly about using our oils internally, we're gonna suggest you use Lemon Vitality. But personally, I use lemon oil.
They're interchangeable. You can use either one. And it's as simple as this. You just get your glass of water or whatever you want to add your oil to. You grab your bottle and you drop. You can do 1 drop, 2 drops. I'm a lover of lemon in my water, so I'll usually do around 4 drops. The main thing for you to remember when you're adding oils to your drinks is make sure that you're using stainless steel, you're using glass, or you can have like a silicone straw or a stainless steel straw, but make sure that you're not using plastic or styrofoam or anything like that. These oils are extremely potent, and when you put them into your water or into your drink or your beverage of choice, it's actually pulling the toxins from the cups into what you're drinking. So you want to make sure that you're using safe cups or anything that you're using to drink it out of will not be pulling the toxins in. So again, that's glass, stainless steel, and some silicone.
Very good point. I've actually watched somebody put their oils into their styrofoam, their old Chick-fil-A bottles because they like to keep it cold. And those citrus oils from Young Living, again, are so potent because they're 100% pure because of our seed to seal guarantee. They will literally eat through the styrofoam and the plastic. Plastic is a petrochemical, styrofoam is as well, and so it's eating through those chemicals, and you will be wearing your water and also the styrofoam, and you'll be drinking it, so don't do that.
If you ever want to do a fun science experiment, put a little bit of citrus oil and watch it leak through.
And on that note, if you ever want to see the potency of any other company's oils, not to bash them, get yourself a styrofoam cup and place a drop of grapefruit or lemon on it and watch how fast it eats through them. So there's an aside. There you go. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and get started and open our box. So sorry, we're moving.
Very good. I'm gonna move it back so you can see the box a little bit.
Wow, and that might even be a better angle.
Sorry.
Okay.
There we go.
So when you get this beautiful box, you're gonna get a large box delivered to your front porch. The most important thing for you to do is to pull that box inside your house and open it. Open it.
Don't wait. Open it as soon as you get it.
Open it. You guys all invested $165 in this kit. Open it and get the goodness out because nothing is going to work if you leave it in the box. So you open it up. It's a beautifully done box. And first and foremost, because a lot of people do not remember to do this, take out the 10 oils on top.
There are so many goodies that are hidden underneath and people miss that.
Actually, this was all in here, but we already did it. Take this off. And there's your goodies, okay? So, and this reminds me, because there's some packages of Ningxia Red. We didn't drink our Ningxia Red yet, Robin.
We should take a break.
Oh, but wait a second. Can you drink that? Because I don't know if you noticed, she's pregnant.
I can totally drink this. Actually, it's encouraged. My doctor encouraged me to drink this. It's full of antioxidants. It's really, really great nutrients for me and for the baby. And while I'm pregnant, I'm actually doubling up, if not more. It has been a lifesaver for me. When I'm nauseous, this actually will knock it out. I will drink it first thing in the morning and it helps to kind of even me out. But this is amazing. And when you're pregnant, when you're not pregnant, for my kids, for my babies, I start them off super early with the Ningxia because I want them to have the best chance at supporting their immune system that they possibly can. So I start them out when I'm even nursing. I'll put a little bit of the Ningxia Red just around the nipple while we're nursing, starting at three months. And then by 6 months, they're taking a little bit more. By a year, they're already drinking it in a sippy cup. So I definitely encourage this. My kids have it every single morning. I have it all day long. So
I love that.
Out.
So Robin and I are kind of on the complete opposite spectrum, although that we are really great friends. I just turned 50, so I am menopausal. I'm actually post-menopausal if you really want to know. And so drinking my Ningxia Red is huge for hormone support for me as my hormones were changing so significantly. I have 3 kids. My youngest is 15 and my oldest is 22. Extremely beneficial to my children. My child that struggles with allergies, this is like a godsend. My child that deals with emotional issues, a godsend. And then my little one who is surrounded in high school with bugs and germs and picks up anything that she can from school, this is amazing. So this is 2 ounces. You can drink 1 to 2 ounces a day, but in our entire family, oh, I forgot about my husband. He also takes a package every day and drinks it after lunch because it supports his energy levels. So it gives him that little bit of support in the afternoon. So super awesome.
So for the kids, you can just tear it off the top and you can put a straw directly into it. It works really, really great. Another fun fact for littles, I know actually me and my husband love it too, so it's not just littles. You can make gummies, you can make popsicles, you can put it in your smoothies, you can add it to so many things. So you can drink it by itself and it's amazing, but you can also use it in other ways, in other recipes, and it's fantastic as well.
And I love that point too, because a lot of people ask, is this good? So you're gonna get 2 samples in your starter kit, pop in the fridge and taste it. Because it's so delicious for me and my family that a lot of people add oils to their Ningxia Red. I don't add anything to my Ningxia Red because it's so good. It's really, really good, guys. So put that in the fridge, get that out, drink your Ningxia Red, and then consider giving it 3 months of Ningxia Red because that is going to be the game changer for your systemic health. Awesome.
Completely agree.
Okay, let's go over the oils now. But to just kind of summarize, we've talked about oils, using your oils aromatically through your sense of smell, through direct inhalation and indirect inhalation. We've talked about using them internally in your water. You actually can put them under your tongue. You can make yourself capsules. You can shoot them in a small amount of water. And then we briefly talked about using your oils topically when Robin put her peppermint on and I used my Valor on. When you're using your oils for discomfort or for stomach issues or for head issues, you can use your oils topically. This is where you're going to hear the word carrier oil. Carrier oil is completely different than an essential oil. We're only going to go through the essential oils, but your carrier oil is any oil that has fat in it, and it's going to dilute your essential oils, not the effect of them, just the rate of absorption, so your skin doesn't get so irritated.
Some of the examples of carrier oils that we use in our household are just coconut oil, grapeseed oil. You can even use olive oil. We also, Young Living has one that's really conveniently already in a bottle with a little pump on top, which makes it so easy.
Pregnancy brain, she couldn't remember the word.
Words are hard right now. But it's called V6 oil, and all these are really great ways, especially with small children, to help disperse it and make it go a little bit further, or also to help if you have a little bit more sensitive skin as well.
Absolutely, and that's a great point because Robin's children are much littler than mine.
My kids are 8, 5, 3, and one that should be here any day. So we're kind of at a different mindset here in my household. So
she dilutes her oils probably more than I do. We dilute our oils if it creates a sensitivity on us at any time, or if some of them are considered hot, not that they burn you, but they do create irritation, and so you want to use your carrier oils with that. And one other way that I do want to mention is the bottom of your feet, because especially for little kids, it is a great way to get your oils in through your skin, because your skin is your largest organ. Everything that goes on it is going to be absorbed, and so the bottom of your feet, there's more pores and they're larger, and it's a great way to get your oils on, especially littles.
And we don't dilute on the bottom of the feet. There's no need to.
Yeah,
so.
you got calluses. I mean, my goodness, you don't need to. Okay, all right, let's go through a little bit of the oils from the starter kit. So in the starter kit, you're going to get Peppermint Vitality. Robin has regular peppermint. Again, same oil. Peppermint Vitality is obviously labeled for internal use. You can also use it in your diffuser, and you can use it topically. Peppermint, you want to think anything digestion and anything irritated, if your head hurts, if you're hot and you need to cool down, peppermint is great for that.
I put it in my water also when the acids are trying to come up a little bit and I'm really uncomfortable. I'll put peppermint in my water, and it'll actually help calm that down. Love to smell it. It's really great in the summer too.
Absolutely, and that's a great point too. There was an article that just came out actually that Zantac has carcinogen in it. And so in order to get away from these meds that are actually showing up to have worse side effects than their benefits, you can use your oils for that. One huge great way to use your peppermint is to mix it with peppermint digest. We're also going to go over that in lemon in a little bit of a shot and shoot it. And that helps to calm those acids down.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, the next one is lemon. Lemon Vitality comes in your starter kit. We already went over. It's really great to have in your water. Lemon is a great purifier, so it's good to have in the diffuser. What are some of your favorite ways to use lemon?
I actually will use lemon topically on any kind of blemish. It dries it out. I also use lemon as opposed to any of that Goo-Gone to take out any sticky residue on anything that you have. You drop a couple drops of that lemon, it's going to eat right through it. It's awesome. It's awesome.
It also helps with stain removal.
Yes, it does.
I love that for laundry too. So there's a great uses for lemon.
It does. Lemon is actually my husband's favorite oil in the morning. Never goes out of the house without lemon in his water. So next oil is Thieves Vitality. Thieves is a blend. If you're not going to recognize the name of the oil, it is probably a blend from Young Living. And one of Gary Young's passions were taking individual oils and marrying them together so that their synergistic effects are that much greater. So Thieves is a blend of lemon, rosemary, cinnamon, clove, and eucalyptus. You never have to know that. I'm just a dork and I like to know that. So Thieves, you're going to think of Thieves with anything with immune support. It is great at supporting your immune system. Anything in your mouth as well. So Thieves Vitality, we use it under our tongue. We use it in Thieves Tea. We make Thieves Tea to support our immune system. I'm putting Thieves on the bottom of our feet all the time. Important to note with Thieves, it is a very irritating oil used topically. So if you do use it on young kids, make sure it's on the bottom of their feet. And if you use it on yourself, try not to touch your face right after you get it on your hands.
Also with kids, if you want them to ingest it, it's really great if you put it like in a spoonful of honey, so they don't necessarily taste it as much, but my kids take it like champs. So
yeah, it's a spicy oil, so when you first put it under your tongue, you might go, oh, what? They want this under my tongue? But you'll get used to it. It's really kind of great.
By putting it under your tongue, it goes immediately into your blood system, and so that's a really fast way to get it to your body.
Absolutely. You bypass your digestive system, so it just goes directly into your circulatory system. So really, really great, fast way to support your immune system.
Awesome. Okay, Citrus Fresh Vitality is another one that comes in the starter kit. And Citrus Fresh, to me, it's just like a hodgepodge of all the citruses. So they just threw, I don't even know, like tangerine, lemon, grapefruit, a bunch of them, and then spearmint. And so a lot of people actually prefer this one in their water to lemon. I don't personally. My dad loves this one in his water because it has a little bit of spearmint in it, and so it changes the taste. My favorite use for Citrus Fresh is honestly diffusing, especially in the summer, the spring. It just has such a clean smell. So in a kitchen, when you walk in a kitchen and it smells just like lemon goodness, there's something super inviting about that to me. So that's my main use for it, is either in a drink, in a water. In the summer, we put it in lemonade a lot. My kids loved the taste that gave it, and then diffusing.
My favorite use for Citrus Fresh, I use it as a perfume.
Oh,
I put it all over my body. Important to note, when you use your citrus oils topically, you will have a higher sensitivity to the sun. So you don't necessarily want to put it on areas that are going to be exposed to the sun. But I love Citrus Fresh, the smell of it on my body. All right, the next oil that I'm going to talk about is Digest Vitality, and I didn't even know I was going to get this one, but when I got the starter kit, I'm going to tell you this was a game changer for me. I personally suffered from irritable bowel syndrome, so I had a whole lot of digestive issues. Digest was a godsend to me. This is the Vitality, so labeled for internal use. My favorite way to use Digest is to take a couple drops and I literally just rub it over my belly, and then I top my belly with peppermint, and it just works. So if you have any issues with your digestion, I highly encourage you to get this out. And a little aside, doesn't smell super yummy. So
it has a really strong like licorice smell to me.
That's the anise. It's full of all of the digestive herbs. I also use my Digest Vitality under my tongue, and I will also make a little shot with just a small amount of water because I don't like the taste of it. I add Digest, peppermint, and lemon, and I shoot it, and it is very, very calming to my digestion.
Love digest. Another note about that, when you put the peppermint on top of it, it helps me stomach the smell. I can't stand the smell of digest. So when you put the peppermint on top of it, it helps you not to smell it as much, but the peppermint also helps drive it deeper.
It sure does.
And so it's a good marrying of the two oils of learning, you know, how they can work together instead of against each other. And for kids, if you're not wanting to put it on their tummy, if you'll put it on the bottom of their foot, like the ball of their foot, that's a really great place to help
your
focus on the digestion.
That's an awesome point.
Okay, Raven. Raven is amazing oil, especially as we're coming up on cold and flu season, and we're in the midst of fall/winter. I wish it felt more like fall here in Texas right now, but
as we're sweating.
Yeah, but even though it's still hot here, the crazy sicknesses are starting up. So it's really important for us to be proactive and to start supporting our respiratory systems before we have any issues. And so Raven is really great for that. Raven is a combination of different eucalyptus. I'm really
tea tree. It does have
she's
lemon
way
in
better at knowing what's in it than I do.
I'm a dork.
No, I love it. She's into the details. I'm into like just get it on.
Does it work? Yes, it works.
But Raven is really great. It's also a little bit more gentle, so it's wonderful to use on your chest, on your lungs, on your back, on the front. I use it all over my children in the mornings before they go to school. We'll also put like a little bit on our finger and kind of wipe it up in our nose because that helps to protect their airways as they're breathing things in. This is a great oil when you're going to be exposed to a lot of things that you don't really know what you're going to be exposed to. That's for any of us when we go to the grocery store, the airport, like
airplane,
just going in public, you're going to be exposed to all kinds of things. So this is a really great way to help support your respiratory system.
I love that. I love that the aside of this is a lifestyle. This is a thought process of not going on the defense. You go on the offense beforehand. And so you're not just treating symptoms. You are supporting your body so that your body does what it naturally is intended to do. And it wants to fight any kind of foreign bacteria. So you're just supporting that process before it actually happens. I didn't oil when I had little. So Raven was one that I have not used a whole lot, but I have just started to use it topically. I'm a big fan of RC, which does not come in the starter kit, but if you have a starter kit, I highly encourage you to get a bottle of RC too. But I love RC and Raven for the same thing, topical, and it really does smell super yummy because it's got the eucalyptus in it. So
it's really refreshing.
Super awesome oil. The next one for me is Valor. Okay, Valor is I mentioned Digest. Digest and Valor are both my. They were okay. This works. Doing this. Love this stuff. So it's called a unicorn in the bottle. Basically, get your Valor out, put a drop in your hand, and deep inhale it. And do that every day, and you'll know why Valor is just a rock star. It is great for emotional support. It is great when you need a little boost of confidence. It is great when you've had a bad day. It is great for perfume. It is great to give to your husband to use as his cologne. Because trust me, when he smells like Valor, you're gonna be all up in his business, and that's gonna make him happy. And then he's gonna be fine that you buy more Valor. So anyway, get you some. Get you some more.
It's really great for my kids. We put it on every single morning. I put it on their earlobes, and it's a great confidence booster as they're going into school. They're around, kids are mean these days, and so it's really great to just give them that extra confidence and speak life over them when you're putting the Valor. Another thing is they call it this probably isn't like the best thing to say, but they call it chiropractor in a bottle.
Oh yeah, it does.
So after I have a lot of spine issues. So after I go to the chiropractor, I have my husband just drip it down my spine, and it helps me hold my adjustments a little bit longer. So not only does it smell amazing, and we have it in, around, and on us at all times in our household, but there's some really great specific uses for it as well.
That's a great point, Robin. Because of the frequency in the oils, as much as sometimes you think, how can that possibly happen? It's the frequency in the oil. This was one of Gary Young's original blends, and it is in the raindrop technique. It is, just like Robin said, it is never not on my being, over my heart, on my shoulders. Open your Valor.
Alrighty. So the next oil is Panaway. This is an oil that is filled with
Would you like to
peppermint.
know? Wintergreen,
Wintergreen
peppermint,
is the biggest.
Healy, Christian, and clove.
I love you so much. The biggest one is wintergreen. Wintergreen is basically going to be like nature's aspirin for you. So it is huge. Originally, it was called Pain Away, but the FDA came in and told us that they couldn't call it that. So now it's the big joke. Let's take the pan away. Right now, this one is a godsend because my round ligaments are stretching like crazy. My lower back is struggling. So my bottle of Panaway actually has a roller top on top, which they come in your starter kit. It sends you with a little roller bottle fitment that you can change out. It's super, super easy. I'll show you real quick because sometimes...
Wait,
is this one not open? Okay, here we go.
Cheers.
So... here's, it comes with this little top, super quick. You just get the top, put it on the edge, pop it off, put the roller bottle on top, put the little black lid on top, and you'll hear it click when it's done. Super easy. Now it has a roller bottle on top and it's really easy for you to apply. Panaway, I do not take internally, but what I do use it for is any kind of, topical discomforts. So when my muscles are aching, when I'm just really struggling with any kind of pain, then I run to Panaway.
Yeah, the joke in our house is if someone is hurting, it is an expensive oil. You get a lot of expensive oil in this starter kit. This starter kit is worth a lot of money. And Panaway is an expensive oil. And so I always ask my people, are you in Panaway pain or can we use some wintergreen? Because wintergreen doesn't cost as much. But we only use Panaway topically. I don't use Panaway in the diffuser. There's really not a benefit to that, and you won't take Panaway internally.
Yep.
Okay. Lavender. Lavender is actually called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. You do not get the Vitality lavender in the starter kit now. You get just regular lavender, but lavender does come in the Vitality line. So you can take that internally. Pretty much why it's called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils is because if you are in doubt of what oil is going to help you, grab your lavender because it's going to help you. It can be used topically, it can be used aromatically, and it can be used internally. It is great for seasonal issues. It is great for skin issues. It is great for focus issues. It is great for cardiovascular issues. There is not
There's
a
really
single
nothing that
thing
it's
that
not
I can
great
think
for.
of that it's not good for. For me, it puts me to sleep like that. So I actually cannot use lavender unless I'm getting ready for bed.
Wow.
So there's that.
I wish it did that for me. No, so for us in our household, we have kids that are like severely allergic to ant bites, to bug bites. And so we have it in the car, we have it in diaper bags, backpacks, purses, we have it everywhere. So as soon as you get the bite, like my daughter Neely, she'll get ants. She immediately, her throat will close up and it's like anaphylactic, like serious. So you can put it on the bug bites and it'll help with the itching and the discomfort of it. But if it's like a serious reaction, you can put drops underneath the tongue. So if you put, for us, we put like 8 drops underneath her tongue. She's 5 years old. And all of a sudden it opens up her airways and she can breathe.
Neely.
So that's our personal little testimony of how lavender has completely changed her world.
Well, that's pretty impressive actually, because I put 1 drop of lavender into my tongue one time. Neely, it's not very tasty.
It's very earthy. It's really earthy. But when the results are that dramatic, like it's worth it.
Give me all the lavender.
And now I've become obsessed. I love lavender lattes. I put it in all of my drinks and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people really do love the taste of lavender, love it in everything. Not me, but okay. We're all different.
So then the next oil is frankincense. Frankincense is one that was I'll call it like an acquired taste for me. I didn't love the smell of it in the beginning. It too is very earthy, but it's like gold in a bottle. So you don't want to pass this one up because it is a little hidden gem that is stuck in your box. Frankincense is amazing for your immune support. If you'll put even just 1 drop under your tongue or on the base of your
brainstem.
Your brainstem. Seriously, I'm struggling today.
Partners, we're doing this together.
Every day, it really can support your body like crazy. It's really great for skin. So if you want to mix it with your moisturizer or just put it directly on your face, It'll really help with aging skin or helping it not to age as fast. Gosh, what else do you use it for?
You know, honestly, if I'm going to describe frankincense, I'm going to say that it is a Swiss Army knife of essential oils as well. It's just the more expensive one. But this is lavender on steroids. Skin, directly on skin, internally to support your immune system, in your diffuser to support focus. It's great during your time of worship. Frankincense was the oil, probably the most famous oil, because it was presented to Jesus at his birth. And it's used throughout the Bible during times of worship. And that's because it's high in sesquiterpenes. And so increases blood flow to the brain and helps you focus and helps you reconnect. So don't take this gem for granted. Another one, get it out and smell it. Get it on your body.
And if you don't love, I would strongly encourage you, if you smell this and you don't love one of them, don't write it off. Keep giving yourself chances. Put it on the bottom of your feet, let your body get used to it. But keep giving it chances, because this is one of those that I did not like in the beginning, but now I'm a huge fan. And when this baby is born, we'll be diffusing frankincense, lavender, and gentle baby, because it's a really calming combination for me. And I just want the baby to be born into a world of just peace. And we will definitely be anointing. Her name's Nixon. We'll be anointing her with frankincense as soon as she's born, and just really praying over her. And so I love that so many of these oils and in our faith, I love that we can combine that with the amazing effects that the oils themselves can have.
Absolutely. God created plants on day 3. Important to note, guys, these are the essence of the plant. That's all it is. God created them on day 3 for medicinal purposes, for spiritual purposes, for emotional support purposes. So get them out and use them. They will not do anything that Robin and I are suggesting if they stay in the box. All right. Then when you open your box, don't forget, again, you got the goodies all underneath. You're going to have 2 additional oils down here: Stress Away and Peace and Calming. All right, I'm going to go over. Yeah, oh, see, neither of us want this.
She just gave me Stress Away.
I just gave her Stress Away. Neither of us are big fans of Stress Away, and I'm going to tell you why. It is a blend of vanilla, copaiba, and lime, and there's some other stuff in there. If you're not a huge fan of the sweet vanilla smell, Stress Away is not going to be your favorite, but it is the #1 emotional support oil for Young Living. So a lot of people, it is their favorite. And they give you a roller ball for your Stress Away, because a lot of people pop that roller ball on Stress Away and they use it as their perfume because it is extremely calming. It's Stress Away. I wonder if you can figure out what that one might be good for. So if you struggle with a lot of stress, a lot of going home and traffic and stuff, get your Stress Away out. Deep inhale it. This one can be used internally as well. Put it in your diffuser.
And a lot of people do use that one as perfume. I know a lot of people in the workplace, school teachers, just moms that are dealing with everyday stresses. It really is good to keep on you, keep around you, if you like the smell of vanilla.
Absolutely. And if you don't, give it to a teacher, because they need to not have stress.
That's where all of our Stress Away goes. I gift it to the teachers every single year. And so if you're my kid's teacher in the future, expect some Stress Away. Okay, so Peace and Calming. Peace and Calming comes in this. This is an amazing oil that has, what does it have in it?
That I don't know. All I know is Peace and Calming rocks.
There you go. It has tangerine, orange, ylang-ylang, patchouli,
so
blue tansy. It is amazing. So this oil for us in our household, we love to diffuse it at night. I diffuse it in the kids' bedrooms. I put it 1 drop over their heart before they go to sleep. If I need them to calm down when they get home from school and they're a little bit crazy, again, a drop over their heart. It's really calming for me just to put on the inside of my wrist and just kind of smell. You can get diffuser jewelry. We both wear lots of jewelry that has that you can put oils on. It's great. It also is great as a perfume as well.
Yes, it is.
It's very soothing. It's really crazy, even for like itty bitty babies. If you're not quite comfortable putting oils on them, again, I just told you I will be putting oils.
All you really need to do.
I'll be putting oils on this baby just like I did my last one as soon as they come out of the womb. But if that's not your comfort level, you have to trust your gut. You are the parent. Then just open it up and set the bottle beside them, or just put the lid beside them, and you'd be amazed at how calming and how you can get the effects just right away from that.
Absolutely. Or diffuse next to them, because it is getting in through their sense of smell.
Yep.
So, All right, guys, so that is the 12 oils that you get in the starter kit. 12 oils for $165. That's a lot.
So much. And we barely
oils.
touched the iceberg of what all these oils can do for you.
Absolutely.
So it's amazing. You'll be astounded.
Absolutely.
Every day you'll learn something new that they can do for you.
So the other items in the starter kit, Robin gets that because that's not my favorite. You're gonna get this sachet, okay? This is the cleaner. This is not all the cleaner. You actually have to go get, you can get a bottle anywhere. You can get a glass bottle. You can get a plastic bottle. One that's more heavy duty, like from Target. And you're gonna put 2 cups of water in there, and then you're gonna open your sachet and pour that in there. And you're gonna have a cleaner that actually cleans every single surface of your home.
Mm-hmm.
Every single surface of your home. Wait, toilets? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchen? Yeah. High chair?
Yes, for
Absolutely.
sure.
With no toxic chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
So this is huge. Open it, make it, use it.
And this one little packet is actually a concentrate, so this can make 2 full bottles of spray for you. Some people even get it to 4. I like mine pretty potent. So,
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So I just make 2 bottles out of it.
Yeah, and the instructions, you're not going to be able to read that. They're on there. So if you don't remember, turn it over and it'll tell you.
It walks you through
It
it.
walks you through it. You can
Yeah.
make it strong if you have certain areas that you like it stronger, weaker in certain areas. I even use this as my spot treatment on my clothes, and I make that one really weak. So
Yeah. Super helpful. Okay, another thing it comes with is the Thieves Waterless Hand Purifier. I do not leave home without this. I have it in my car, in my purse, in all of our bags. I love it. For me, again, I know we keep stressing that I have little, sorry, but for me, it was a big deal to have hand sanitizers that had alcohol in them. Why would I want to put alcohol in my kids' hands and then them immediately go to lick their hands and put it all over their face?
She meant without alcohol, not that had alcohol in them.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
that what they use at school, what they use everywhere else in the world has alcohol in it.
Yes.
So when I found that Young Living had a waterless hand purifier that did not contain alcohol, that was a huge plus to me, because again, our skin is our biggest organ. Everything we put on it goes directly into our blood system. So we want to make sure that what we're putting on it is safe and clean, and my baby's skin that's really important to me. But then for me personally, anytime I would use sanitizer, it would leave my hands kind of dry. It was uncomfortable. This, it leaves my hands moisturized and smooth, and it has peppermint oil in it, so it smells amazing as well. So there's Thieves and peppermint. I cannot stress it enough. I love it, and I need to stop talking about it, but I could go on and on.
And I'm glad that she is, because that's not my favorite, but not because, it's just because of personal preference. Another huge aside to your Thieves hand purifier is it does not contain triclosan. If you guys don't know what triclosan is, it is a pesticide, okay? You don't want a pesticide in your hand sanitizer. The reason that they use it is because it kills the bugs, hence it's a pesticide. If you want to go rolling around in the grass in pesticides, then this stuff is not really for you. But the whole point is to remove the toxic chemicals, and Thieves hand sanitizer does not have triclosan, and that is a huge win. Mm-hmm. So you're also going to get a bottle of the Thieves spray, and this, for me, like Robin, I do not leave home without this. Personal preference. So this is a spray that you literally, I spray on every surface. This is how I clean my hands. Mm-hmm. And aside with this spray, you can also spray it in your mouth. Mm-hmm. So I do not leave home without this before I get on the plane, before I am around a lot of people that maybe are carrying things that I don't want to pick up. I don't leave home without this. So you also get that in the starter kit.
Perfect.
So, well, actually, a long story, kind of long. That's a lot of stuff.
I know. Sorry, we were going to keep it super short, but then we got so excited. There was so much to show you that we just kept going.
And is that all that Young Living offers, Robin?
No, this is, again, This is just the start. That's why they call it the starter kit. Literally, there's over 300
Well, there's
oils alone?
Yeah, 300 oils and blends, over 700 products.
So also in your starter kit, it comes with a product guide. Take this out, flip through it, look and see what all Young Living has to offer, because the oils is just a part of it. This is a lifestyle. This is a complete change. And sometimes you need to give yourself grace. Like it'll take time to rewire your brain to realize what all you can change. But you can really ditch and switch everything in your house and get those chemicals out pretty fast.
Absolutely. Without breaking the bank and actually saving some money.
Yeah.
We don't have time to really discuss the reward system here, but there's going to be video links to the seed to seal process as to why Young Living is so far superior in their essential oils and their products. There's going to be links into what in the world was I talking about? I'm catching her pregnancy brain.
It's contagious. I'm so sorry.
I don't even know where I was going with that.
You're fine.
Okay, seed to seal. Look at it.
Yeah, I would just say when you flip through it, just to kind of tell you off the top of our heads, they have food products, they have makeup, they have supplements. We oils, products that are specifically targeted for your kids, specifically targeted for animals.
Absolutely, and it's pretty much all interchangeable because we're all just
and then
sizes of people.
Yeah, then a whole cleaning line. We have all kinds of protein powders and things for if you're really into the fitness world. So it really, when you flip through here, you'll be amazed that it is not just an oil company, that it is so much more than that, and it is something that has completely changed both of our lives for the better.
And not just our lives, but our future, the future health of our kids, our future health, the future health of our environment. And again, and that's what this is about. It is a lifestyle of removing the toxic chemicals from the areas in your life that you have control over, because there's lots of areas that you're not going to have control over. So where you can do better, it's important that if that's important to you, that you do better. And I now remember there's also a link going to be for the Essential Rewards program. When you guys got your starter kit, you did sign up for a wholesale membership, meaning that for life, you're going to get 24% off. And that's just huge. If you decide that you want to start replacing, which Robin and I both hope that every single one of you guys give it 3 months and see what you can replace in your home. Join the Essential Rewards program. There is a link to explain it. But if you have any questions over any of these products, over the Essential Rewards programs, over your health concerns that you'd like to focus on, please know that that's why you have an enroller and a sponsor. That's why Gary Young set it up the way that he did, so that you can ask those questions. And if they don't know, guess what? They have an enroller and a sponsor that they can ask too. Our team is all about education. Our team is all about walking through this with you so that you don't have to do it alone. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't be so overwhelmed that you don't open your box because you spent the money on it. Get out that goodness and use it.
Yes. I guess just in closing, we're so excited that you guys have joined us and that you're going on this oily journey with us. And the biggest point is just know you're not alone. We're all in this together. We're walking this with you. So please don't hesitate to reach out to your sponsor, your enroller, to us, anybody that you can. We want to walk this with you, help you along in this, and help empower you to take your health and wellness into your own hands.
And to share it if that's what you want to do, because it's way more fun when you do it together. Robin's actually my sponsor and enroller. And look, we're doing it together. Bye, guys.